Good family, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Remember, this is your boy Kamanja_Kenya. Kindly, if you are coming across this channel for the first time, consider subscribing. Tell a friend to tell another friend. Leave a comment, like, watch these videos from the start to the end, and God is going to bless you. My guys, outside here is very sunny. It's very sunny, hot in the house, so I've decided to be out. I'm just within my compound, and actually so that we can do something. See, let me take a glass of water now. Yes. Actually, I really don't have much to tell you, but only we cannot lack something to tell the world what is happening here at Nyaboanse village. With me today, this time, this is noon in Africa. It's noon in East Africa here, Kenya, Nyaboanse. It's towards 1300 hours. I don't know, my friends. In India, that is what I know. The Far East Asians, they're ahead of us. I don't know what is the time in North America, South America, that is Latin America, to the rest of the world. But I know, my guys, this message is getting you loud and very clear. So welcome. Welcome and feel at home. Don't touch that diode actually, because today I have something to talk about. I have two main things to talk about. So in my video today, I'm having Gintu as always. I'll be having Jamaican uncle, be talking something about Jamaican uncle, and that is the biggest thing I'm going to talk about. And I'm actually going to talk about the vulnerables, in quotes. Who are these vulnerables in our community? Who are these vulnerables in this Nyaboanse? And how do we take them? How do we understand them? So without actually taking a lot of your time, it's good, my good listeners, my good people, it's good I play this receipt first. Let me play this receipt first. From two different videos and scenarios, and actually it is going to give me some time, some good openings to talk about the two guys who are my main subjects today. Let us listen.
I got a call from the Didi uncle. He said, Gintu, please, can you hinge down your inspection? Who gave you the photos? They were asking, who gave me the photos? I told them, while you are eating, I am eating with you. While you travel, I travel with you. They never knew such kind of a thing. And no one can ever get the real point on who I am. The real. And how the things are now ongoing into this portfolio, it's this way. I told them, if you're gonna go on with the business and your Didism and to this village, I'm gonna be capturing you live. And I'm waiting for that moment. It's better you go back to Jamaica, better you go back to Georgia, better you go back to your ancestral land than telling us I'm a son of the soil, I'm coming from Africa, my foot. You're coming to spoil people, talking about I'm coming with some dollars because I have some changes. What kind of an imbroglio you're telling people now? And donating to make sure that our girls are just being kept very safe. Thank you very much.
We really appreciate that person actually who's supporting our girls in the village to give them this sanitizer, guys. We really appreciate it.
Fantastic.
God bless you, our mom from US. God bless you a lot, guys.
You are the funds elsewhere. And now, here we are being supplied with the funds. So the first thing is that you usually abstain. Abstaining from early sex helps you because you'll meet your dream. If you want to become a doctor, definitely you'll become a doctor. If you want to become an engineer, you will become an engineer. But if you start experiencing this early sex, early and protected sex, in the first place, it paves way. First of all, you'll get risk for the cervical, the diseases. Diseases, not only HIV. We have this hectic disease that is very chronic, which we call it cancer, the cervical cancer. This cervical cancer is caused by early and protected sex. So when you start practicing this early sex and protected one, you have high chances for you having this cervix cancer, because the virus that causes the cancer, usually when you have these multiple sex partners and whatever, can pave way. Another thing is that you are at risk of getting pregnant. When you get pregnant, definitely, maybe you are 14 years old. So when you are 14 years old and you give birth, you can imagine the pressure. You want to learn, you don't have anything. So to reduce all these, first thing you have to abstain so that you...
Guys, if you are coming back, or if you are coming for the first time across this channel, consider subscribing, chat with me, leave a comment in those sections, share my channel, tell a friend to tell another friend, like and watch these videos from the start to the end. I'm happy, guys, for you and for your support, mostly because it's your support that is putting me here. It's your support that is making me do this thing today. So your support is something that I cannot go even a second without actually acknowledging it. And that is what I'm made of. Guys, I told you I have Gintu in the house and I have Jamaican uncle in the house. When I say Gintu, it's anything Gintu and what surrounds him. Gintu and what surrounds him. First and foremost, Gintu is proving to be a freedom fighter. In quotes, freedom fighter. Is the angel of salvation in this village. That is what is depicting himself to the world. That you see, it's only me that is doing the best thing. It's only me that is doing the right thing. And he has actually convinced the world that he is doing it. How true is this? And how actually candid is this? That is what we want to look at. Being the son of the soil. Being the son of the soil, as he calls himself. And we don't want to disagree with him, because this is his own opinion and this is his own making. That he is actually the son of the soil. But look at his message to the Jamaican uncle, J.U. He has given him an ultimatum to leave the village. You've heard properly. Leave. Go back to Georgia. Go back to your motherland. This is not your place. What does it prove to us? This guy is tribalistic. He's tribal. He is tribalistic. And he's a racist. He is a racist. He is a racist. He believes that only Africans and only people born in Nyabwanzi should be. Oya, dogo. Dogo. Wacha. Wacha. Guys, sometimes I'm outside and kids are passing, and you can hear kids are crying, and that's why I was telling one of the big kids to make sure that one is quiet. I was telling about Gintu. Gintu deciding, and he's now putting himself in a given table that he sees and considers himself very powerful. He can do anything. He thinks he's very untouchable. Now he's proving to the world that he's a racist, a pure racist, a black angel of salvation. And that is why he is now denouncing Jamaican uncle from the village, putting a lot of allegations against Jamaican uncle. And this is one of the worst allegations. He says, take your didism to where you came from. We don't want you here. Didism, a sign of immorality. Is it true that Jamaican uncle is indulging himself in such activities? This is one guy who gave us, who brought a lot of gifts to this village. This is one guy who means a lot to this village. Now, Gintu, my question is, did you want Jamaican uncle to come to your place so that you can do all those stuffs? Now, failing to come to your place, failing to come to you, and you are telling people that he has called you for an handshake. In the same video, you are telling him to leave and go. You don't want him. Come to your senses. Think twice. Be a proper guy. Those allegations are allegations that actually don't add up. They are not adding up to anything. You've talked about him, telling him to go away. You are also chasing all those international visitors who are coming in because you feel now this is your village, this is where you belong. You are now fighting for freedom. Eh? Who told you they are coming to colonize you? Is this a new wave of colonization? Between these guys who are coming in and you, whom do you think is colonized? And who do you think is an agent of colonization? Most probably it's you. You are being used. You are being used to make your own empire. You are being used to make your own kingdom in the name of fighting for guys in the village. Stop from that actually. Now that you are telling him to go, you have proven to the world that you are racist. And I'm wondering, in a ridiculous manner, I'm wondering, Jamaican uncle is from the West. You don't want people from the West. You don't want them. Why are you receiving donations from the West? You see, even in those pads, sanitary towels that you are giving, the blankets and anything, you must say that, thank you for my subscribers for sending me this. These are donations. The pads have been sent from the US, from the West. Now, where do you belong? Jamaican uncle came from the West, and you are telling him, we don't want you, go away. Because he doesn't want to collaborate with you. Go away. So you are becoming a freedom fighter. Good brother. This world is for everyone. We have a right to stay and live in any place. You don't have any title deed to this place, to this world. We were brought here, and we were supposed to be here. You are nothing to tell one guy to go. You can't. You can't evict people from the village. In the name of that you are born in this village, your blood and your umbilical cords are buried here. And I always say that is a very myopic way of thinking. Revisit your schools of thought. Just revisit your school of thought. Yeah, you don't just pump us with a lot of big words from the dictionary, and you don't even, maybe you don't even know their meanings. The message is right. You are a racist, and you are going to remain a racist. You are tribalistic, and you will remain tribalistic, and don't think you are untouchable. This world, everybody has a right to live, to go anywhere, so long as it doesn't go against the law of that land. The allegations you are putting across, take them to a police, go and report them. Don't just come public and just you are spewing. Don't just talk anything. Go put those allegations under the law And let justice prevail. Let justice prevail. Now, that is all about the Jamaican uncle, and I'm calling him. He's a jovial guy. He is a jovial guy. Let him stay, yeah? Let him stay. So long as he's not eating from Gintu's pot, he's not sleeping from Gintu's shelter, that those things are not supposed even to worry him. That is passing wind, very weak. Now, there is this thing, and I want to applaud you, Gintu, what you are doing. Though I don't know what are the motives, but you see, we've seen you in many of your videos helping, even in this script, you are helping, trying to educate our girls, bring some awareness to our girls, and that is a very good step actually. Let us call good good, and let us condemn the bad. I've told you, what you are doing is good. Now I'm talking about the vulnerables. Gintu's vulnerables. From my own discoveries, Gintu is making guys to be vulnerable. He's now making his own vulnerables, and he's serving them well. Now he's doing this to serve his master well. We have his masters elsewhere, from the US, and you see he has brought Percy into the picture. That now they are with the Percy and they are doing it with the Percy. Like it. Like it. What you are doing is good. But look at the doctor. Look at that practitioner, the medical practitioner that you have. Look at the message he's trying to tell people. Look at his message to these girls. And I'm quoting these girls. I'm putting them in quote because the audience is speaking to. Number one, the audience is speaking to is full of mature women. You see, you can see Percy and the people. You can see that audience. People can see. Kids are just seated. Those girls are they're about 5 and seated behind them. They are wondering. They are not even aware because these are kids who have been compromised. Their brains have been compromised. Let us take you and you want to compromise them using pads. A good step, but with a very bad intent. That is what I guess. And why do these doctor viewers, you see, we are from the village. Not all those girls, and I know those girls, if they are going to school, they are in primary school. Why should you use English as a medium of a language of communication? It was just to talk in Swahili, so that you can put the message right in your own at your own time. Now he's speaking to guys. You see, you have even compromised that doctor, that guy, to come and just make it proper that you are serving your masters. You want to prove to your masters that you are doing it. You sent me this, but I want to ask you, how possible is it that all the way from the US, 3 cartons of, how do we call, sanitary towels? That's very, I don't know, one packet costs at maybe $1. There were 12. That's 36. 36 good, that is 3,600. Yes, 36, that is 3,600. Let's say it is 4,000 shillings in Kenya. Those are about $4. No, those are $40 actually. And I'm trying to put a guess here that you are misappropriating those donations. The bigger share remains with you for your own benefits. And you are now taking the lesser share to the people, to the vulnerables you make in the community, and prove to your masters that you are working. And you see, your masters are from the West. And that is what I'm wondering. And you are chasing away Jamaican uncle who also comes from the West. Because you don't stay together. Because you don't share the same agendas. And because actually he is Team Marwa. Now that is the fight. That is the fight. Even your doctor goes as far as cheating these girls. And women are seated there, the likes of its Percy, that early sexual intercourse causes cervical cancer. Everything he says is right. He's telling kids to abstain, actually, to abstain from sexual intercourse for them to achieve their dreams. That is a very big tick. But let him not also sell fairness to the kids, that you see early sexual intercourse causes cervical cancer. I'm doubting is, should I call him a fake doctor, a imposter? Because he is not supposed to, you see, what he's talking about, cervical cancer and sexual intercourse. Actually, these two things have no relationship. First, cervical cancer is caused by some high types of human papilloma. It is called papillomavirus. Papillomavirus. Human papillomavirus. HPV. We have the 16th type and the 18th type. Those are things that that is a message that was supposed to spread to its Percy and the women who are present in that audience. And tell them the truth that cervical cancer is caused by maybe when you have a weakening immune system in your body. When you smoke or you breathe in second-hand smokes, like the shisha, people are smoking something and you see that is second-hand smoke. Kiko, those are things, cigars, those are things that somebody is smoking and you are passing by, then you become a second-hand. You are smoking it indirectly. Let him tell people that actual cervical cancer is caused by reproductive factors. Women taking oral contraceptives like the birth control pills. That was a big message to the likes of its Percy and the women present in that audience, but not kids. And that proves that you are compromising even your audience. You are compromising even your subscribers for your own cause. Yeah? For your own cause. Yeah? Obesity, people are obese. Obesity can also cause to cervical cancer. When you see an obese person, it makes it very difficult to detect those cancer infections. That's why we say it's also a factor. But let your doctor tell these girls the disadvantages of indulging themselves in early sexual intercourse, like the early marriages, early pregnancies. What are the early pregnancies? And we can talk of the problems associated with early pregnancies, like death, maternal deaths. Yes, you can die when giving birth because you are young. We have deaths, the kid might die. Those are things that, and I think he did well. He talked well on those things. But the best message he gave is that abstain, achieve your dream. And now I want to tell you now, abstain from your actions, your dream will be achieved, my brother. The actions, the dramas you have, yes, they are paying now, but that payment won't be permanent. It is not going to last for long, because the payment is built on jealousy, greed, and hate. You are not honest, even to your own guys. You are not honest. You are cheating them. You are cheating them. You are cheating them. And actually, my good listeners, tomorrow I'll be giving you how these guys around here are using this platform, blinding people around for their own benefits. And you seated in US, you seated in Jamaica, you seated in the UK, you think they are doing the right thing. These guys want to enrich themselves. They want to be rich overnight. They don't want to struggle. They are lazy. And that's why they are they are doing things to prove to you, to serve you. You are their masters. They want to prove to you that we are doing this and this, so that those benefits can always trickle in. Yes. My good brother, and I want to leave you a very good message. The course you are taking is good. Helping the vulnerables, if they are real vulnerables or made vulnerables by you, the step is nice. But do it with a lot of honesty and transparency. Number 2, we as human beings, born in the world, we are allowed to live anywhere, in any space, so long as we maintain the law. So, your statement is even inciting the landowners who once sold the lands to the immigrants. You are inciting people to evict people from their lands. That is what you mean. And you know that one is against the law. And if the law catches up with you, my brother, you might end up rotting and rusting behind bars. Let everybody enjoy his space. Like you are enjoying your space, nobody is disturbing you. Let everybody enjoy his space. And actually, things are going to be all right. Things are going to be all right. So, guys, don't want to be very, very long. I was only calling to my brother Gintu to stop using people to achieve his own goals. Human beings are not ladders. Make your own ladder. Struggle. Commit yourself. Attain your goals. But don't use unsuspecting people. Don't use vulnerable people to achieve your goals. Kindly refrain from that. Your course is good, but look at the ways you are using to get or to achieve your goals. They are very questionable. Kindly do something right. If you want to maintain your course, nobody is disturbing you. But the only thing I want to ask you, and I'm asking you lastly, don't use people. Don't use the less fortunate guys in the community to attain and achieve your set goals. Human beings are not ladders. Don't use them, because they also have their own lives. If you want to help, be honest, help them. Be transparent to your guys, and honest is going to pay. I hope you've heard me. It's not from bad heart. I'm talking it from my own heart. And I'm not even welcoming in or telling you now, let us come. I'm now reacting on you. No, your steps are right, but actually be honest and be transparent in whatever thing you are doing. Lastly, this is our land. Be it in America, in Kenya, Uganda, Zambia, this is our world. We are just passing, and we are waiting for a time to go. Don't threaten people that you are going to evict them. Don't threaten people. Don't threaten people, and don't actually insult guys. Don't insult any person. Hope you are getting my advice. Guys, this is your boy, Kamanja_Kenya, and kindly, if you are coming across this channel for the first time, consider subscribing, like, watch these videos from the start to the end, share them, leave a comment, and God is going to bless you. Goodbye.